Hey, Trump for the win here. I'm comparing movies to books. We're gonna continue on with the Harry Potter movies on the fifth Harry Potter. Now on to Order of the Phoenix. I already did this. I already recorded it, but it didn't work for some reason. So hopefully it'll work this time. So yeah, let's get to it. Well, first thing I want to talk about is we get a new director. I think this is mostly good because the last, I can't remember if the third and fourth one had different directors or the same director, but the one who does 5, 6, and 7, for the most part, did a really good job. Now, keep in mind this is the longest book, so there's obviously a lot of stuff that's going to get cut up. There's nothing really you can do about that. Just one of the things that's weird that I felt was weird personally is it took me a few months to read the book, and the movie's only a couple hours long. So when you put 5 months down to 2 hours, it just everything seems either fast forward or just like way done way too fast, and it's just like it doesn't feel like a year anymore. It felt like a year when it took me a few months to read, but now it just feels like 2 hours. So that there's not really much you can do that about that in 2 hours, and that's just what you got to do. One of the things they do to try and get things to feel quicker or to feel longer, I mean, is montages to show that time's passing. I think montages are good to do. I think they usually work well. The only problem I have with this is there's like three or four in the movie. There's one where Umbra used to do Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher is making new rules and stuff. There's one where they're doing uh, where Harry is training people in Dumbledore's army to do Defense Against the Dark Arts. There's one where Filch is trying to like break into or to catch the Dumbledore's army. I can't remember if that's part of another one or not. Anyways, it just feels weird because it's like a bunch of montages in the same movie. I don't know, but in some of them probably overlapped, but they don't happen at the same time. It just felt kind of confusing. And yeah, I think maybe if they put them into one montage, it would have worked better. I could have maybe, but you have to be kind of clever with that. Um, yeah. Oh, one of the things I liked that they did is they brought some of the special effects down to make them less flashy, more practical, because it's more simple, like the book. In the book, most of the magic stuff that happens is explained very simply. Like upgrading, which is the teleporting, it's just like bang, they're there. And in this one, we see that it's just the easy special effect of filming an empty frame and then stopping and then putting up a guy there and starting again and being like, whoa, here I am, kind of thing. I can't really do it, but anyways, just because I have to do this single thing. And other than that, no, this other stuff. I'm just trying to do this fast so that it doesn't, so my thing doesn't mess up. Crap. The Order of the Phoenix, which is kind of a strange-ish title for the movie. It's fine, it works. It just it's hard to understand. I felt it was hard to understand when I first saw this. I just saw the movie and then I read the book later. But when I first saw this, I thought it was kind of weird because I got what the Order of the Phoenix was. It was Dumbledore getting a bunch of people together to fight Voldemort, basically. And that's cool and all. It's just we don't get to see them do a whole lot. Like, another cool thing about this one is it's kind of the government constricting them, uh, being like, "Oh, Voldemort, he's not back. That didn't happen." What Dumbledore said that? Well, he's a crazy old man, so obviously he doesn't know what he's talking about. And this is good and bad because it's an interesting idea. We get to see lots of Harry being like, "You government," and like, but then again, it's just constricting and pushing back what happened at the end of the fourth one. The end of the fourth was like, Voldemort's back. Tune in next time where we fight Voldemort. But we barely see Voldemort in this one at all. He doesn't really do anything. We see a bunch of Death Eaters, so that's kind of cool. And Sirius dies, which is also kind of cool. I think this is done sort of well. It is like a book. It's just confusing if you haven't read the book because you don't understand what happened. He goes through this like teleporting thing, and it's just like, but he also died, so it's like what happened? I don't understand. Which could happen. But they do. But Bellatrix, who I love, she's done so well because Helena Bonham Carter is probably my favorite actress ever, and she's great, and she's like, I consider this back, and it's just, and Harry gets all pissed. Yeah, that part's well done. That's near the end. One of the things I really hate. Well, I hate it about I yeah I hate about this is we don't get to see the Quidditch. It sucks. We should always see Quidditch. There should always be a Quidditch too. Because the Quidditch in this one in the book is awesome when they're fighting Slytherin. It's near the end of the game. The game's already over, and Crabbe and Goyle and Malfoy, who are all on the Quidditch team at this point, are like beating on. They like use their beat Crabbe and Goyle are beaters, and they like hit one of the either Harry, Fred, or George or someone with the ball when the game's already over. And so they're already like angry at them, and then they're like, okay, no, we don't really want to do it, but like they're, and then Malfoy and stuff starts insulting them and stuff in there, and then they get really pissed off, and Harry and Fred or George, one of them, I can't remember which, but anyways, they just beat the shit out of Malfoy. It's hilarious, and it's just great, and I don't know, I really didn't get to see that. Now I can kind of understand this maybe because they what happens is after this, Harry, Fred, and George are banned from Quidditch by Umbridge. It's like, no, you can't do any more Quidditch, and they're like, fine, but Quidditch continues to go without them. And they're just kind of disappointed about that because they can't do it. But anyways, but in the movie, we don't see any Quidditch at all. Now I can't remember. Umbridge might have banned Quidditch in the movie. I'm not. If she did, then it's like, okay, I understand this why this happened and why we didn't see any footage. So yeah, there's just somewhat this one's a little lighter in the movie, just a little more friendly and stuff. So there's some stuff that's like I don't nitpicky stuff that are strange, and then there's like but then stuff that they did really well, like Weasley's Wizard Weasley's. It's hard to say. Anyways, Fred and George's magical joke shop stuff, where they blow up things with fireworks and cause havoc. So there's some fun stuff there, and they did a good job there. And also, it feels more like Hogwarts in this one too, I think, because they are at Hogwarts basically the entire time. They don't really get to leave at all until the end, and I don't think they wear monkey clothes in this one very often, which is good because I hate when they do that. They did in the fourth one a little bit. And I think that's all I wanted to say. Um, so yeah, all yeah, fairly good job, but it's kind of it's the longest book, so there's a lot that they had to take out. But most of the changes are understandable, and it's still enjoyable for sure. And yeah, I'm gonna try and finish the Harry Potter movies, and also comment what kind of books you want me to do next about the movies and compare them. That didn't make sense. But thanks for watching, and goodbye.